Welcome to this video. Today we're gonna be looking at probably my best performance of all of season 13. So I won't cut too much away, I'll just let you experience the game a little more. First of all, I'm playing Swain against Sylas and it's against Sertuss, former pro player, challenger every season since season 6. An enemy team also have RatIRL as their ADC on his signature Twitch pick. So this is already looking to be a banger game. And like how this matchup goes, early game you just want to harass him so much. Just spam Q on him every time he walks up for CS. Just be careful you don't leave yourself open for an engage where he can get a nice trade, like this. If he hits E on you, he can sometimes get a really good trade. But you see, it was still even, right, so it's not that big of a problem. I just keep harassing him, poking him down. Aaron Scourge is doing a lot of work. If you play passive against Sylas, it's just GG, so don't be afraid. But you can see how potent this poke and harass playstyle is. This is multiple role season challenger and he's still not respecting me. So I get him so low that he is actually now in kill range. I can tell he's really getting frustrated because I'm perma-harassing him even under tower. The pressure gets to him and he greets for a minion. He has probably never played against a Aaron Scourge mid Swain. The early damage is unreal. Now just finish pushing the wave and then go and reset yourself. Go back, spend your money. Because Sylas TPs to lane, I follow up with a TP to try and match his tempo so I don't fall behind too much tempo wise. I tried to run to the river fight but I'm a little too late. And we didn't have a jinx anyway, so we just go back to lane. Because my Hecarim is invading, it is important that I now push the wave, so I am ready to follow if anything happens in the jungle. And now since we see that enemy jungle isn't topside, I now know for sure that he will be bot side. Meaning I need to be hovering topside, so I cannot get ganked. I still have ghost, so I can always just ghost and run away as well. Jungle would not be able to catch me in this position. And especially now that I'm actually level 6, Sylas is still level 5, I have ultimate, I'm actually not even scared to 1v2, I could win this. Since I can tell by his movement that he is looking to recall, I walk up trying to spot his base, so I can stop it with my W. I want to keep him stuck in lane under tower, with no mana and gold in his bank. Because I'm pressuring this guy so much in mid, his support now has to come and help push wave. This is really good for me. Even if he managed to crash the wave, support steals a lot of the XP, meaning I will get a lead. So after he bases, I just quickly show out the wave and look to recall myself, match his base, so I don't fall behind in items. This is a really important thing to understand. They just took Drake, look at my movement. I don't even touch the wave, okay? Don't push the wave when they can be here. And there's a big chance either their jungler or support runs mid after Drake, because there's nothing to do bot lane if you look at map. You need to be aware at all times where enemies are. Could they be mid? This is really important, especially for mid lane, because if you're not aware, you will just get ganked over and over and over and die. So now since everyone is missing, I just pull a freeze. My jungle is dead as well, so I can't really do a play with him, right? So I just keep the wave at a safe position. I think the enemies have disappeared from it now, so I just quickly hard shove. Sylas is also missing and I want to recall, but then I see that if I recall, Sylas will have prior to move on Herald with Poppy. So I actually don't want to sacrifice my Hecarim, because if I just recall here, Hecarim will be left alone against Poppy and Sylas. So I need to stay and help my Hecarim. And as I predicted, Sylas tried to jump us, but luckily I was there, or else Hecarim would have died, lost Herald, so we needed to save him. But I could only do this because I had decent mana and full HP. If I was really low on mana and low HP, I would have needed to spam ping him to go back, because it would not have been contestable. But I was in a spot where I could actually stop them from trying to jump him. We get the Herald and I just TP back. and start pushing the wave again. No point at this stage to really freeze, just perma push. What perma pushing also allows you to do is you can usually move first to fight, so I arrive before Sylas. Now I just keep perma pushing, getting my farm and XP, trying to clear for wards, trying to look for roams. But the game is looking really hard because the RatIRL is now 5-0. But if I play it right, I can win. I just quickly clear the wave and follow Sylas. And now, because Sylas dead, just quickly back to pushing mid waves. The league is all about waves. The poke will get really noticeable once you get Leandris. It's a lot of damage every time you hit them with a Q. So just keep perma pushing and roaming for fights. That's all you gotta do. Enemy team keeps trying to fight us. This is a big mistake. They're fighting without Twitch, and now I am equally as fed as RatIRL now. Since plates fell over 1 minute ago, it is now my time to start hitting the side lane. Especially if it's pushed in close to the tower, always go down there. Especially if it's TP, you can always just TP to a fight. So I just keep clearing waves to stay relevant and look to join my team when a fight is about to happen. But don't overforce, okay? If the fight looks doomed, don't be afraid to run away, okay? Even though I'm really fed, I cannot throw away my bounty. It's really important that I stay alive. Don't lose the bounty, don't lose my tempo. I need to be on the map at all times. I am the carry this game, and I cannot die by a silly mistake. Even though they're fighting bot, I need to run top here, because Sylas is pushing in the wave, so in advance I'm already moving towards top lane, so I can catch the wave quick and move. Now we just push mid, and I go and help my Hecarim invade. So I can help him take enemy camps. This is really nice, because then the enemy also loses gold, while we gain gold as well. I spot the Twitch and Hecarim goes a little too deep. I don't really agree with this plan, because everyone is missing on enemy team, so I don't want to follow a play like that. If I go up like that, they could potentially all 5 collapse and I would die, lose my bounty, and game would be looking really rough, especially if Twitch collects 1000 gold. Stay patient and wait for a good opportunity. We know from a previous play that Twitch doesn't have flash anymore, so that's why Hecarim just ults on him and I can just ghost and run him down. I collect his 1000 gold bounty and I am now insanely fed. 9-0. But while this fight was happening, the enemies took a lot of our base, so we need to be aware of the super minions in bot from now on. But since I do have TP, I'm actually not so scared of super minion spot. I can just keep farming bot lane, getting a lot of gold and XP, and look for TPs if my team needs it. Only if my team needs it. It's really nice to just hold it, so you always have it. So just keep clearing out the waves and getting a lot of gold. Now comes a really important play. We actually spot Twitch at the bot wave because I pushed the wave. Remember, I pushed the wave bot and Twitch now shows, meaning we have a free fight if we just commit now. Because the enemies doesn't stand a chance if Twitch isn't there. This is all because I just pushed the wave so far up before that I forced somebody down there. This is why it's so important to keep pushing and having pushed out waves, because it opens up opportunities. Again, a Twitch is here now, but it's a 5v3 because we got the 2 kills earlier. So we try and force Baron. I'm not sure what Hecarim is doing, but this battle was still really worth for us. So we just reset now, we can't really force Baron. I go back to bot, collect all the minions, start pushing out the waves again, so we have more space to work with. If the wave is hitting our base at all times, it's really hard to do anything. That is why you need to take accountability as a side laner to push out the waves, so your team actually can play the game. I try my best to rotate without teleport. After pushing in bot wave, my team actually does a really nice job here, but we still need to watch out. Twitch hasn't shown yet. Twitch goes for a montage play, and I just need to run at him, create space for my team. I'm really tanky and I still have Sonya's, so I can maybe create some space. Sadly he kills 3 of us, but I managed to kill him and claim yet another bounty for myself. But they ruined our Baron take once again, but I mean, at the end of the day, we still just trade even, get a lot of kills. So now I just recall. I'm almost full build and I go back, collect the bot waves. And since inhibitor is spawning, bot lane will not be a problem for some time. Both teams are moving towards Baron, so I make sure I'll be there for the fight. The moment Twitch appears, Nautilus instantly jumps on him, so I'll be ready to follow up. I just need to run at him and one-shot him. There's no way he can kill me when I have gargoyles. Twitch is the #1 priority in teamfights. I just base and I have gold enough for my last item. I am now full build at 28 and I low-key feel like Thanos with 5 infinity stones. I am so ready just to fight someone. I am insanely unkillable, 15-0 at this point. I make sure the mid wave is also pushed so we can attack them from multiple angles and maybe even get more than just bot inhibitor. This fight actually looks pretty bad right now, but Nautilus just presses ult on Twitch and I decide I can just ghost and ult them all down. I'm really not scared, honestly. Like, I am so fed that nobody can really stop me. So we shouldn't be able to lose if I just don't make big mistakes. But again, we don't want to overstay, so we just take mid inhibitor and back off. But Trundle is actually in flank and it looks like they are chasing us. So I just try to stay close to Jinx. We cannot just recall at our current spot. And Fiora TPs in to provide us some more support. The problem is Drake is spawned and enemy wants to take it. I would preferably not allow it. So we go and teamfight them. Again Twitch, their main threat is still dead. So I could probably solo these 4 guys if we play it correct. Sadly Poppy is actually a pretty big counter to Swain because she can just knock you away every time you ult. It's really annoying. But we stop them from taking Drake, so that's really good. We do some more fighting and trade a few kills, but we're not able to catch Twitch. But he can't really stop us taking Drake now, so we just take it, recall, and now I ping to push top lane. Top lane is the only lane that still has towers left standing. So all we need to do now is go 5-man top. We have inhibitor mid and bot pushing in minions, making forcing the enemy to rotate down there and clear the waves. Meanwhile, we can fight and push top when they do. My Nautilus is already doing a great job just holding all his abilities for Twitch, making it really hard for Twitch to even play the game. Because every time he appears, he gets Nautilus ulted and I just run at him. We just need to keep doing this and we will win the game. Poppy somehow runs into us and dies, so now it's even easier. Now we just have to group and push top lane as a unit together. I slow Twitch with W, meaning Nautilus can flash on him. Twitch uses flash here and the fight starts. Again, the moment Twitch just will walk up, I'll just start running at him, making it hard for him to play. I have Sonya's gargoyles, I can stall him, probably even kill him when we want. Poppy knocks me away and the fight actually gets turned to the enemy's favor because Twitch is popping off. But now I just return and the enemies are back on the defense. Simply because I am legit unkillable. So I walk up and auto attack the Nexus to force them to walk forward so we can fight them. And Twitch does a last minute effort to try and stop me. But look at my health. I still have gargoyles, I still have Sonya's. I cannot die. It's been a while since I've had such a dominant game, especially against Sertuss and RatIRL. Hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching.